Hopefully that went pretty smoothly. It's not too difficult, it's just tedious. So step 55, we are going to possibly flip it over depending on how you were holding it, but we're going to put it to this side. And all you're going to do is fold this, like this whole section, this part, down. So there's a lot of layers, make sure you do it neatly. Okay, just like that. And now we're going to be focusing on this part for the next couple of steps. All right, so for step 56, we're going to fold this edge. We're going to fold this edge to the center, crease it all the way to the top. But only this edge. You're not creasing this all the way through because there's more to this step. All the way to the top. And now we're going to take this part and kind of like squash it. It's not just a collapse though. You have to you almost have to open it up a little bit. And it should look something like this. Okay? Just like that. This corner should hit this edge. Mine's a little off, or the corner of this triangle should hit this corner, but mine is a little off, but just a little bit. Okay, and do the same thing to the other side. So we're gonna fold this left edge into the center, crease it. Try your best to crease it all the way to the top. And then we're going to almost, open up this part. Like this, and this part is going to be hard to collapse properly, but hard to squash properly. There we go. Well, sort of. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. So once we do that, we are going to just fold these two edges back out again. Step 58, we are going to, it says raise the lower edge while swiveling the side edges. So essentially, we're kind of just like folding everything into the center. So let's start with folding. Let's fold this edge up. So we're gonna connect. There's an intersection here and here, and we're gonna create a crease that connects those two intersections by folding up like this. We're also going to fold this edge into the center and this edge into the center. And this valley fold will keep going down to the bottom like this and like this. So if we do all those folds at the same time, two more valleys will be created here and here, which will make a point, like a little triangular point right there. We can collapse it like this. And this is what you get. So that's step 58. Step 59, we're going to pleat it. So the first, and we're pleating all the way through the two, I think they're legs, I'm not sure though. So the first fold is going to be valley fold up, and the second is going to be a fold down right through here. Like that. All right, step 61 and step 60, we're gonna unfold. Okay, and now we're gonna, it says pleat again, pulling out the hidden layers. So there's a valley, so we're using this crease, and we're also creating another crease right here, So this upper one's gonna be a valley fold. Okay. And this one is going to be a mountain fold. So it was a valley fold. We're going to turn it into a mountain fold. Okay, so this is in progress. You see from the side, got this mountain fold and the valley fold. And it looks like from there we're just going to try to flatten it. So if you do it correctly on the inside, you'll get this mountain fold right here that forms. And then on the other side, same thing, you get this mountain fold. Okay, so that mountain fold will allow you, here, I'll flatten it from the side. It'll allow you to flatten it like this. I believe that's what he's referring to when it says hidden layers. Okay, so that's what it looks like. All right, step 63. This one is relatively tough. Well, at least the diagrams are, I don't know, it might be tough, we'll see. So it says sink the darkened parts, and the darkened parts it's this triangle, and then the upper half of this, I'm gonna say flap. So it wants us to focus on this triangle first. So let's open it up. It wants like this triangle that we're supposed to be sinking to be like on the other side of this flap, right? So let's try to make that happen. So really we just want to mountain fold. It looks like we just want to mountain fold this part. That's the important part. And then we want to try to get this, yeah, there we go. So kind of just like push this point up behind. The only fold we're doing is this mountain fold. That's like the only new fold. Here, it's probably if we work from the back, it's probably easier to understand just what's going on. Now I say that and then I'm just messing it all up completely. Oh man. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so this is the first part of it. This is the first part of step 63. This is the triangle. This is the triangle that it was here. It was here, now it's here. And you see I kind of just like shoved it up in there. I really don't know how to explain it any better than that. Hopefully you're able to tell what I was doing on using the video, but we're not done yet. We're not done yet. So, but yeah, so this is what it looks like from the back. And from the front, you have this little hole where the triangle is. But we still need to sink this part, right? So, well, we still need to sink this part, and I'm not sure what it wants us to do with it. You know what? I think we just, I'm pretty sure, you know, it looks like we just put this part in that hole. So we're just gonna put that part up into there. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. So there we go. That was a very interesting step. Possibly difficult if you're not sure what it's wanting us to do. Step 67. Step 67. First, we're gonna flip it over. And I'm gonna try to neaten it up really quick. Okay, there we go. I was actually able to fix it up pretty well. But anyway, so step 67, we're just going to fold this top point to the center line right there, and unfold. Step 68 and 69. well, 68 is just focusing in on this top part. So 69, we're going to fold this top edge and this top left edge and right edge down. Now, originally, you see creases here because I actually did it wrong. Let me zoom in a little. I thought, it's hard to tell where the reference is. I thought you were folding the edge to the crease we just made, but that's not actually what you're doing. I'm honestly not sure the reference, but so this is what it looks like when you're folding the edge to the edge, or the edge to the crease. It looks like this, but that's not what we're doing. Yeah, so this crease creates a 45-degree angle with this crease. So again, you're not folding this edge to this crease, which looks like this. You're not doing that. You're folding a crease from here to somewhere up here, which creates a 45-degree angle with this crease. So it'll look like this. And same thing to the other side. Whatever you did to the left, just do to the right. Okay, and when you unfold, you'll have a nice X. All right. Okay, step 70. We're gonna valley fold. So first, we have this fold. We have this crease right here. We're gonna take this edge and we're going to use that crease and just valley fold it down. Okay, and now we're gonna use this valley fold up here, and we're gonna take this whole part and valley fold it over. And another crease will be created here, so it lays flat. So we're mostly using creases we've already made, except that last crease right there. So that's step 70. Step 71, we are going to fold this part over to the left, using like the center line. And then we can take this edge and just collapse it down. So if this edge is horizontal, or if it's perpendicular to the center line, you're doing it wrong. It should not be horizontal, it should be angled upward. Okay? That was step 70. 72. We're going to make this right side look like this left side by pulling out this hidden layer. So we pull out this hidden layer, then we valley fold down. Okay, and then the new crease is created right there. Like that. And if you did it right, the left side and the right side will be symmetrical. Great. Step 73, simply just take this flap, open it up, and squash it down. Again, if you did it right, this point will line up with these 2 points down here. And if you did it wrong, this point will be way down here, which is how mine looked when I originally did it wrong. All right, but that was step 73. Step 74, we're going to be focusing on this top part. There we go. So we're going to be working with this part. First, we are going to fold, or we're going to inside reverse fold this bottom right and bottom left parts. So just fold the edges in. The creases are, I'm not sure, the creases might not be there for you. I don't know. So let's actually just, I don't remember. I don't know if I accidentally folded the pre-creases or not. So let's fold this bottom right edge into the center. And unfold. Now we're going to inside reverse fold using that crease we just made. Just like that. Same thing to the left side. We're going to fold this edge into the center. Unfold and inside reverse fold like that. Okay, so we get this. Step 75, we are going to fold the top right edge to the center, and same thing for the top left edge. Okay, there we go. Step 76, we are going to fold this this flap, this corner, up. Just fold it up as far as it goes. Or, well, not as far as it goes, but fold it up to the top. So, corner to corner. All right, step 78. Step 78. So we're gonna fold this right edge and this left edge, this top left and top right edge to the center. But the reference point, the reference is actually this. Oops, you can't see that. The reference point is this edge to the center and this edge to the center. So let's line that up first. Okay, and now we can fold the rest of it down like that. Okay, same thing to the other side. Line that top edge up first, and then fold the rest down. All right, and it'll look just like that. Step 79. Step 79, we're going to fold, it says raise the flap and flatten the layers pulled up. So we're gonna, raise the flap like this. So we're folding this flap up into the left so that this edge is horizontal. Like that. And it also wants us to kind of, well, flatten. So this layer, we want to like kind of flatten it like this. So like that. Okay, so it'll look like this. Now we're gonna fold it back down. Like that. Do the same thing to the other side. So again, we're gonna fold it up. So it is horizontal. Flatten these layers. All right, this one looks a lot neater. Flatten these layers like that. And fold it back down. Step 79 and 80. So step 81, now we're just going to inside reverse fold. We're going to inside reverse fold this flap. So we're gonna open it up, we're inside reverse folding it. The top, there's 2 layers on the top and then all these small little layers on the bottom. Okay, so let's just inside reverse fold it. We're gonna obviously use the crease from the last step. Okay, and if you do it correctly, this part will show and it'll look like this. Same thing to the other side. Step 83, we are folding it in half, and we are valley folding it in half. So we're taking the right side and folding it over to the left side. Good luck. But honestly, it's a Satoshi Kamiya model, so he typically, well, almost always, definitely, from what I've noticed always, designs the models in a way where when you do this fold in half fold, the paper doesn't rip. The paper isn't so stressed out at certain points where it rips. But anyway, so this is what it'll look like, hopefully. Okay, like that. Don't worry about the tail too much, but just worry about the front half. Okay, so that was step 83, folding it in half. 84, step 84, we're inside reverse folding one of the legs, so let's do this one. We're just inside, again, just inside reverse folding at the center, from what I can tell. Yeah, just same place as you inside reverse folded it last time. I don't think there's a reference, but just so, well, right about here. That's the right about here. So after the inside reverse fold, the reference is basically you want a little gap in between the tail and the leg, and you want the leg to be parallel with the tail. Just about. Okay. So that was step 84. Step 85. Again, another inside reverse fold, and again we're opening it up where the last inside reverse fold was. And we want the crease to be like, we want it to be like here. So just like that. So ideally the angle of this part is almost the same as like the knee or whatever right there. So it'll look like this. So that was step 85. All right, step 86. We are going to fold this corner back so it is. Oh no! What we're gonna do basically is fold. So we're gonna fold this corner. If you guys can see this corner. We're gonna fold it into this little. Wait, fold the edge into the slot immediately behind. So we're gonna fold it into. Hold on, what are we doing? We're just folding it into the center. We're just folding it into the center, so so it basically looks like the back. There we go. So just fold that corner. Well, you can't see it anymore, but fold the corner into the center. Use the word slot, so it made me think I was inserting it in somewhere. But anyway, it'll look like the leg will now look like this if you've done it correctly. Okay, 87, step 87, we're just narrowing this lower leg. So we're folding both edges in, like as far as they go, basically. So this is the inside, and we're just gonna fold the edges in. Narrow the flap, as it says. Okay, and it'll look like that. All right. So that was step 87. Step 88, we're going to crimp. So basically that's 2 inside reverse folds. So the first inside reverse fold is going to be like horizontal. So let's do it. And the second one, we're gonna, inside reverse fold it again, and we want to angle it so the leg is, so this is too sharp of an angle. We want to angle it so the leg is not straight down, but almost straight down, just like that. And you can adjust this later depending on, well, its balance, I guess. All right. But that is the leg. Those are the steps for the leg. Now just repeat. So repeat it on the back. So repeat 84 to 88 on the back. now step 90. This step is actually, the diagrams are, I mean, they make sense, but they're kind of hard to read. But so basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna open up the wing. We're gonna open up here. We're gonna open it up here. And we're going to take this bottom section, the thick layers, and we're just going to, we're gonna pleat them. So we're gonna valley fold, them here and mountain fold them here. And you'll know how far shortly. So the goal of this pleat is to put this paper down, and we want to make this part like this. This is such a hard step to explain. So this is the end goal of this step. We want to get it to look like this. So I'm gonna undo it and just show you what I did again. So we're pulling down this part so that this edge intersects with the edge, right? So it was like this, pull it down to be like this, and to keep it down like this, we pleat these inner layers. Like this. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. Sorry, I know I didn't explain that great, but hopefully, hopefully you can tell what I did from just looking at it. So that was step 90. Step 91, we're pulling out the hidden layer. So you know how this part was like open synced in and out a bunch of times? We're pulling out this part right here, the like this corner. Okay, so we pull it out like this, and then we want to flatten. I'm gonna flatten right here. Oh, sorry. That. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that is actually what it wanted us to do. So it'll look like this. So again, this part right here, it was inside here, and we just pulled it out, and we flattened this edge, and it looks like this now. All right, cool. So that was step 91. 92, where this is going to make it three-dimensional. We are going to pleat it, and the crease is going to go, so the mountain fold is going to go from here to here. There's no reference, it's just around there. So here to here, and then the valley fold is going to go from here to this point. Okay, so let's do the mountain fold first, of course. And we're folding all the way through the wing, by the way. Okay, so this is the mountain fold. And now the valley fold from this point to here. And the mountain fold goes all the way to this edge, by the way. So the mountain fold and now the valley fold. Right, and so that's gonna make the wing three-dimensional. You want the wing to cup like it shouldn't be out towards you. It should be full, like it should be going in towards the model, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean you can see it. So okay, so that was step 92. Step 93, we're simply going to kind of lock the wing. We're gonna mountain fold this part. We're just going to mountain fold it behind. Okay, and it'll look like that. Great, and this is the finished wing. So you're going to want to repeat this on the other side. And I'm actually going to show it, like not fast forward, I'm going to just show it because there were some pretty tough steps. So we're going to do 90 to 93 on the other side. Okay, so flip it over, and step 90, we're going to do step 90 again. So, oh my god, this tail is so annoying. Okay. Do I even remember it? Oh gosh. Oh yeah. we so here, this is step 90. Gonna open it up at this point. Right. Nope, this point. Right here, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna open it up here. We're gonna fold this part down like this. And we're going to pleat these inner layers like that. Yep, try not to squish the other wing. Okay, there we go. So those layers got shifted to the right, and this part looks like that. Okay, so that was step 90. Step 91. Step 91 is next. Step 91, we're going to pull out that hidden layer, and again, the hidden layer is right here. So you open this part up, and it's this part. It's this first sink. So we're gonna pull it out without ripping it, hopefully. Oh, that would suck if I ripped it this close to the end. Oh, that would be bad. All right. So it's pulled out, right? We're gonna take this edge and flatten it. Basically, we're gonna make it, oops, sorry, you guys can see that. We're gonna take this edge and just flatten it. Like that, flatten it so it stays, so, well, flatten that edge so you're able to flatten the entire wing, basically. All right, and it'll look like this. Okay, so this was the layer we pulled out. And that was step 90. That was step 91. Okay, step 92, we're gonna pleat the wing. So let's do the mountain fold first. The mountain fold's gonna go from here to, everything's backwards. It's kind of hard to here to around here. Okay, and the valley fold is gonna go from here to that corner. And this bottom part of the wing should fold like towards the body. All right, like that. You can see like the curvature. So that was step 92. And finally, step 93, we're going to fold this part behind. Like that. So step 95. Step 95, we're basically going to, well, we're going to raise the neck by crimping while also narrowing it. Let's narrow it first. So to narrow it, you just literally just fold these edges in. Just fold them in like this. Don't go all the way to the point, go just below. So like that. Okay, and same thing for the other side. We're just folding these edges in. Yeah, you should narrow it first. Definitely. Well, I don't even think you can do the fold if you don't narrow it first. So, all right, there we go. Okay, so with the edges, oops. All right, with the edges narrowed, now we can do this crimp. We want a valley fold here, and the two mountain folds like this. So maybe if we do the valley fold first, like that. So that's the valley fold, and then we want, yeah. Well, man, I'm doing everything backwards. So we want the valley, definitely fold the valley fold first, okay? So the valley fold should be right around there, past this edge, right here. And now with the valley fold folded, we can fold the two mountain folds, like this. So the two mountain folds should go from this point to here, in this point to here. I know the paper's really thick, and I know it's really hard to like actually see this, but the finished product, yeah, it'll look like this. It'll look like this. Okay. So if I just unfold this a little bit, well, I mean, you really can't really see it, but these are the two mountain folds, and this is the valley fold. It's a crimp. it's a crimp. I don't know what else to say. So that was step 95 and 96. All right, so steps 97 and 98. Well, 98 basically. So we're gonna, to even do 98, we have to open up. We have to open it up. And now, so step 98, widen the part that will be the head. So what we're gonna do is, we're kind of like pulling out these layers. These two layers, we're just gonna like fold them out like this. Because we want more paper to actually fold the head with. So we're folding it out like this, and it'll look something like this. Something like this. And you know if you did it right, if you can, well, you'll see in the next step. So step 100, or step 99 rather, sorry, we need to now fold this part just like down, okay? And the valley fold, the fold that we're making, should be right. We should be touching the bottom of this of the diamond, and also go through those two corners. Okay. So it'll look like this. Ooh, that's wrong. Wait, shit. Did too much. I don't think we want to be able to see that edge. Yeah, that's what we want. All right. So see how you can see this edge sticking out? It shouldn't be sticking out. It should be behind, like that. That's perfect. All right, so this looks exactly like the diagrams. So the top is flat, and then you have this little edge here and this little edge here that are like coming off of it. All right, and it'll look like this. Why does... Okay. So that's step 99. You'll end up with this. Step 100, we're just closing it back up. So close it back up. Make sure to refold your crimp, and it'll look like this. All right, step 101, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see this. So step 101, we're going to fold this flap over to the right, and this paper is very thick, wow. Okay, and we're doing both sides at the same time. And the reason is because we're simultaneously releasing this center, this thing. So we're gonna mountain fold the head and fold these edges back like that. Okay. And it looks like, okay, I need to fold it back even more. I didn't fold it back enough. those two side edges. There we go. And the head should be, it should be at an angle to cover up the white part of the paper. There we go. Cool. All right, so that was step 101. All right, so step 102, we're just angling the head so it isn't looking straight down, basically. And step 103, so step 102 basically isn't even a step. Step 103, we are crimping the head. So an easy way to do this is unfold it so it's flat, then valley fold it. So unfold it and then pleat it, basically. So valley fold and then mountain fold. So I just pleated it. Now, when I put it back together, eventually, it'll look like this. Okay, and then just kind of pull the mouth down a little bit. Like that. All right, there we go. That looks good. So that was step 102 and 103. All right, 104, we are zooming back out a little bit. All right, so step 104. We are going to outside reverse fold the top tail. So there's two flappy tail things, and then the upper one, we're outside reverse folding the upper one. And basically as far, like, where we're outside reverse folding it, just do it as far as possible. And so like that. And you're gonna wanna make it go straight up relative to the rest of the model. This is a good point to neaten up the tail so that all the edges line up roughly with each other. All right, there we go. So that was step 104. Okay, step 105. 105, we are inside reverse folding. I have to assume it's just at the center. Yeah, we're opening it up from the center, and we're inside reverse folding. So it's gonna go, like, we have to make it go around the head because the point where we're inside reverse folding from is like right there. So the crease is gonna go right to that corner. So inside reverse fold. So it's like this. And yeah, like the crease from that inside reverse fold goes right to this corner. All right. So that was step 105. Step 106, another inside reverse fold, and this time it's going to be right up against, you can't really see it, right up against this edge. So, and then we're gonna make it go back vertical. So like this. See, it's right up against that edge. All right, so now it's vertical. And we're just gonna keep doing that. We're gonna keep inside reverse folding like this. Then like this, and we're just gonna keep doing that until, well, we can't do it anymore. So that's 106 and 107. And I'll just finish it on camera, I guess. It's not gonna take that long. All right, one more to go, just this little one. There we go. Awesome. So it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like this. Okay, just a bunch of inside reverse folds. So that was 106 and 107. All right, step 108 and 109. So 108 is just unfolding. So but not all of them. We're gonna keep 2 of them. So we're gonna keep the initial outside, 3 of them. We're keeping the initial outside reverse fold. Then we're keeping the next 2 inside reverse folds. So basically we're unfolding to this one. All right. So we're unfolding to this one. So now 1010. Wow, 1010. Yep. 110. Step 110. Pull down. It says pull down the innermost layer. We're pulling this one. So this is the innermost layer. We're pulling this out, right? We're pulling it down rather. And then we're sinking it. So all right. So this is what the very first one, so step 110 and the 111 is gonna look like. I hope you guys can see this. Basically, it's really hard to explain, but it's like the inside reverse fold, but it's like synced into it. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. This is what we want to do. I really hope you have the diagrams, because the diagrams actually explain it pretty well. You want to pull out the innermost layer and then sink it into itself, using the crease from the inside reverse fold. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna try to do the other 2 on camera. What helps is to make sure you keep like this form. If you keep it like together as opposed to just completely unfolding, because if you unfold it, it's hard to like actually make the fold. So innermost layer, we're gonna, this will be a lot easier once I get start folding up here, so I don't have to like deal with the wings. But so innermost layer, we want to pull it out. Okay, so this is the layer we're working with, and now we want to just like, we want to sink it into itself. So this is a layer, we're gonna push it into itself, okay? And collapse. This is pretty close. I think I got it. So if you can see what I did, hopefully you can. Now it only wants us to do it. It only wanted us to do it 2 more times. So now it would be 1 more time. So let's do it again. that innermost layer. Actually, let me crease this. Let me crease it again. All right, so get the innermost layer, which is now this one. Pull it out, and then sink it, and then open it up, and then sink it within itself. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Just completely open it up, and then open sync it, and then hope you can put it back together. Okay. And then this is what it looks like. Yeah, then it'll look like this. All right, so I've done the 3 on the side nearest to me on this side. This is what it looks like when they're done. So you can see, like, using the creases from the inside reverse folds, I've sunk the edge. I've sunk the edge right there. This is pretty difficult. It is definitely pretty difficult, especially if you didn't like fold this part super neat. But yeah, now I'm gonna try to do the other side. So it shouldn't be too hard now that I pretty much understand what's going on. Just open it up, sink the edge using the creases that are already there. And then close it up. Yep, just like that. So do it again. Find the innermost edge. Which is right here. Open it up. Sink it in using the creases we already have. And close it up. And the reason I'm showing this a lot is because I know that this is going to be the step that the vast majority of people have trouble on. So let's show it a 6th time. Find the innermost edge. Open it up and just sink it using the creases. There we go. And closing it back up now. That one was actually kind of annoying. I don't think I did it as well as I could have. Okay, so we've done all 6. We've done all 6. Yeah, let me just crease this. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Just basically sinking the edges over and over and over. Using the creases you already should have. Don't know why that part's so messy. Well, I know why, but there. All right, but anyway, so that's good. And now we want to repeat the same process for all of these. So to do that, we need to get it into the point we started at. So make sure to first inside reverse fold down and then back up. And we're just using the creases we already made. The inside reverse folds we already made. So now it's like this, right? And we're doing that same thing here and here. And then we're doing it again and again and again and again. So have fun. Alright guys, if you finally finished, congratulations. But good job. Hopefully it looks like this. Or, well, hopefully it looks better than this. But anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So step 116, you might have little flaps here and here, maybe. If you do, basically just inside reverse fold them. If you don't worry about it. I'm not really sure, but that's what I'm gonna do. Doesn't really matter at this point. There, just like fold it in. Because I don't know, it's not gonna look exactly like the diagrams. Unless it does, then good job. But yeah, whatever. So that was 116. 117, we're gonna be working on the two other tails, I guess. Now, whatever you want to call them. So let's see. Yeah, so just let's look at this one first. It wants us to mount and fold the edge. So mount and fold a crease that's parallel to this edge. Kind of like this. Okay. Yep, just like that. All right, so step 118, we're going to open this triangle thing, kind of like this, and then just yeah, and then just fold it down. So it was like this. We're gonna open it up and fold it down. Okay, and you want it to look just like this. It should flatten. It should be flat. Should look like that. And do the same thing on the back. The same the same two steps on the back. So 117 and 118. So again, 117 was folding, mount and folding. And 118 was opening it up and folding it down. Like that. Step 120, we're gonna make the feet now. It's literally just a crimp, so it's just two inside reverse folds. Really make sure. I mean, make sure that you make the feet at an angle where they'll stand up. But you can always change it. You can always adjust it. You can always adjust it later. But what's really important though is that the feet are at like the same height. So so it doesn't fall like left or right. If it falls forward, that's whatever. But it's really important to make sure the feet are at like the same height. So this is pretty good. Mine are actually a little bit off, but no, this should be pretty good. So finally, 121. 121 is literally just shape the model. So, I mean, you can probably do that on your own, but the one thing that's slightly important, well, this part gets opened up and like curved, but the two tail things also get curved. I'm gonna be using a lot of my MC glue for this, so it actually like stands, and so it keeps its shape. So I will be back with a shaped lyrebird. Here it is, guys, the finished lyrebird. I think it turned out pretty well. It's kind of difficult to shave, but once it is shaved, it looks really, really nice. Again, the link to the book that the diagrams are in is in the description. Definitely check it out. Also, if you did manage to get through this tutorial and you made your own Lyrebird, I'd love to see it. So definitely post it to Instagram and use the hashtag #InAverageOrigamist. That would be awesome. I really hope you guys liked the video. If you aren't subscribed yet, but you like origami tutorials, I post a new one every week, so definitely consider subscribing. Also, I love hearing what you guys have to say, so if you have any questions or comments, please leave one down below. I read every single one. But anyway, I really hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in the next one.
I just wanna be with